feel me? They say that the days pass way too fast, they sure have. I remember way back, silly things we did for fun, playing at construction sites, we'd shoot each other with staples.
When I started going out with Louis, I told him I didn't want to have sex until I got married. I mean, that's just how it is, you know? The right thing to do is to wait. He seemed pretty cool with it at the time. He's my first real boyfriend besides the going out in junior high. And we get along really well. My parents like him and everything. They've met a few times, but they're not really into me dating right now. They want me to get good grades so I can get into college, and they think Louis is gonna distract me. But I want good grades and to go to college too. And so does Louis. At least he says he does. I mean, I know he wants what's best for me, but I know he wants what's best for him too. You know, he wants sex. So like I said, I don't think I'll have sex until I get married, or at least until I'm engaged. But I worry about losing Louis. So many girls want him, but he's my soulmate. But I don't want to make Louis out to be the bad guy. He's really good to me, and we spend all our time together. We usually go to his dad's apartment after school. He works late, so we have the place to ourselves. I made the honor roll. I can't believe it. My parents are so proud of me, and I'm so happy because now I have a better chance into getting into college. And on top of that, it's our 6-month anniversary. But it feels like so much longer than that. I love him so much. Last night, Louis and I couldn't keep our hands off of each other. As soon as I got to his dad's place, we started fooling around. It was crazy. We just couldn't stop. We went to his room. We took some of our clothes off like usual. But I got so caught up in the moment that when he whispered if I wanted to do it, I said yeah. I don't know. Everything seemed so right at the time. Plus, I knew how much he wants to have sex, and I wanted to make him happy too, so we did it. He was really sweet afterwards. He got me a glass of water and hugged me a lot. I felt fine, but when I left his place, I couldn't stop thinking that I wasn't a virgin anymore. I felt so weird. Not bad, just weird. I kept thinking about it, going through the night in my head over and over. Then I remembered he didn't put on a condom. I wasn't so worried right away. I mean, what are the chances I'll get pregnant just after one time? I didn't want to freak out on Louis and make him think I regret it because I didn't. But by the end of the day, I was really panicking. I don't want to get pregnant right now. There's too much else I want to do. I called Louis and told him I was worried. And the more I talked to him, the more I could tell he was getting nervous too. His voice was shaking. Louis said his cousin Rachel went to this clinic after she started having sex. Maybe they could tell me what to do. At that point, I would do anything. I didn't know what else to do. So I got the name of the clinic and went. I was so nervous on my way there. It felt like everyone was staring at me, like everyone knew where I was going and what I was doing. But when I actually got there, it wasn't so bad. I told the lady at the counter I wanted to talk to someone. I told her I had sex for the first time and thought I might be pregnant. She acted like it was the most normal thing in the world to be asking about, and said that even though I'm a teen, there are a lot of services I can get at the clinic. A nurse took me to the back and I told her what happened. She was so nice and told me that everything was going to be okay. There's something called emergency contraception that you can take after you have unprotected sex to keep from getting pregnant. She said it was a good thing that I came in right away because you have to take it within 5 days after sex. She said the sooner, the better. I was so relieved. I took the pill right then. Then I met with the social worker, and she said if I wanted to keep having sex, I needed to use a condom plus another kind of birth control that works with your hormones. She told me that we should use condoms every time we have sex, so I don't get pregnant and so we don't get STDs. She asked me some questions and told me if I wanted to, I could start on regular birth control right away. I didn't even have to have an exam. She told me about all the methods. I decided to try the pill. I can always switch to something else if this one wasn't right for me. The nurse gave me condoms in my first packet, and I took the pill right there. There's so much to think about. Sex can be so complicated. Louis and I just have to be responsible. Louis is amazing, and I know I'd be a great mom. But now is just not the time. Hi, my name is Shalimar, and I played Anaya in the video you just saw. Having sex comes with responsibility. Anaya made the decision to get emergency contraception. It can be taken up to 5 days after unprotected sex, but it works best if taken within the first 3 days. She also decided to start birth control. If you are going to have sex, always use a condom and another form of birth control. That way you can prevent pregnancy and sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. If you are a teenager in New York City, there are places you can go for free confidential sexual health services. It's easy to find somewhere to go, and you don't need permission from anyone to get services.